not all your art is going to be good art. It's going to be mediocre and most people are going to forget it. Is that a bad thing? No, it's actually normal. This happens all the time. And I just wanted to show an example. Like, if you think of some of the master painters from back in the day, if you think of like Van Gogh, he's made Starry Night, he's made Sunflower One, he's done some bunch of self portraits. But the fact is, like, he has, if you look him up, he has over 1,000 pieces of art. I don't know the exact number, but it's a lot. Most people don't talk about that. Most people don't even know about that. Well, maybe most people know about it, but I found out about it recently, and I thought that was fascinating. People didn't buy his art back in the day, but now it's like he's like one of the most famous painters that ever lived. And I think Starry Night was just one of his paintings he just made in the thousand of paintings. I don't think he expected that one to come out that good. Maybe he did, but it's one of his best arts. It's just so that's the interesting thing that I want to talk about is we shouldn't expect our art to be perfect or good every time because that kind of gets us in the mentality of thinking, okay, if I don't make something good, I'm a failure. And I think that's a really bad way of looking at it. I think if you don't make any art at all, you call yourself an artist, then you kind of are a failure. But if you make some bad art and you call yourself an artist, you're a success because you made art. Who cares if it's bad or not? And that's where the mindset of not having expectations come into play. When you go to paint something, you're like, okay, I'm not expecting anything from this. And you start working on it and painting, and it probably comes out bad. So then you go and do another one, and another one, and another one. And eventually, you surprise yourself once in a while, and you make something really awesome. You should just keep going and making stuff. Even if you need to take a break for a few days, just come back to it and keep going. And I wanted to show an example of something that I did this year where it was something called May Sketch a Day. First, I made a sketch that I liked, and then I made a few more sketches that were kind of like, I'm not too happy with these. And then on like the 5th or 6th day, I made something that I really liked. And I haven't finished it yet, but I'm going to go back and do it. And then I kept going, and I made something every day. And I would have been disappointed if I didn't make something every day, because that's part of the challenge is paint something every day. Completing just the 30 days of doing basically anything, drawing, painting, just sketching anything, I consider that a win. So it kind of reinforced the idea of like, make something, make another thing, and keep making. And not expect it to be good all the time, because every time I started a sketch that I wanted to be really good, and I had really the cool vision in my head how it was going to look. I'm like, this one's going to be great, and I start painting, and then it just ends up kind of like, really? What the heck is this? Then other days, I'm just like, okay, let's paint. Just get it done with. And some of those days were just the best arts that I made. Some of the best sketches I ever made. Maybe not ever made, but allowing yourself to fail is allowing yourself to be creative. Not everything is going to come out well, but each drawing and painting you do is one step further on your art journey. Until next time, darting on out. When I sat down to record this, I had just the perfect presentation that I did, and I didn't hit record. So hopefully what I made here is good enough. See you later.